everybody's doing good today. I'm going to try something new. I decided to start a series called the Life Cycle Series. I'll tie a fly every week. Will be through the first, second, third, and fourth, how many stages of life for this particular bug. I thought that would be kind of interesting. I'm going to start this series off with the American Grannom caddis. And we're going to start with tying the larval stage of it. So let's get started. As before, all the materials that I'm using will be on the materials list in the description. We'll start off by putting our thread on the hook. Want to bring your thread with this one down to about where the barb is on the hook. Okay, now we're going to use, I'm not sure of the name of this material, but it's kind of a latex rubber material for flies, and this is in a very pale green olive color. So we're going to peel a piece of this off. I prefer the slightly larger size of it over the small for this, so I can get good segmentation. Okay, so when you get your material, going to cut it at an angle to make it tying in easier. So something kind of like that. Now let's fasten this in at the back of the hook. This is a very simple fly. It's going to have two materials on it. So, oops. Let's back her up there. Try that again. Apparently you can't pull real hard on this stuff. I haven't used it a lot, but this particular fly call works well with it. Okay, so now let's bring your thread up a little bit there. And do a half hitch, and then we're going to get the thread out of the way. Okay, the idea with this stuff is as you're wrapping it to pull it fairly tight but not too tight, and overlap your previous wrap to create a very nice segmented body. But don't pull too hard because that segmentation goes away. Okay. We got that up to there. Now let's tie this off. You could use any kind of a rubber material for this that would work for you. I've tied stonefly patterns with bicycle inner tube rubber, and made really nice segmented stonefly bodies. When you wrap this up, you're going to want to wrap that little piece that's there, rubber that's left, you're going to want to wrap it from the eye to the back of the hook so that it doesn't flow up over your eye. Okay, now that we got that, I'm going to take some black hairline Dubbin and put a small collar on it. I like to use a little bit of shellac on this to help stick it. I can keep my dubbing tighter. Okay. You can pull the longer guard hair pieces out if you'd like on it. The second run I won't twist on so tight, and as we're wrapping it around, we're going to stroke it backwards to kind of act like little like the legs coming off of the bug. Okay. Okay, let's do this one more little batch. Don't need much of it. This particular caddis hatches this time of year into April. Sometimes it's been nicknamed the Mother's Day caddis because it's one of the first hatches that get the trout to looking up. So now let's whip finish this. Okay, now you can kind of go through here and pick out the heavier hairs that stroke them back just a little. There. American Grannom caddis larva, first stage of its life. Well, next week I will tie stage 2 of this, and so on and so forth as the weeks go on. So if you like this video, stay tuned for next week for stage 2. Hope you like this. Have a good day.